In this video, we will see the different pattern of the questions that can be asked about the AP. For this, we are going to solve some examples which are given before 5.2, and all these examples are explaining a different pattern of questions. So we will see them one by one so you can solve the questions of the exercise. We have example number 3. Find the 10th term of the AP 2, 7, 12 and so on. So we are given the AP which is 2, 7, 12 and so on, and we have to find 10th term. That means we have to find A10. Okay, so we have from the AP first term A is equal to 2, common difference D is equal to second term minus first term or third term minus second term. That means from succeeding term, preceding term will be subtracted. So D is equal to 7 minus 2, that is D is equal to 5. And since we have to find the 10th term, so we are given the value of n equal to 10. So what is the 10th term in the AP? Like it is A1, A2, A3. So what is A10 that we have to find out? So by general form of AP, we know that nth term An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So let's put all the values. We have n equal to 10. So A10 is equal to A, which is 2 plus 10 minus 1 into the value of D is 5. That implies A10 is equal to 2 plus 10 minus 1 equal to 9, and 9 into 5. So A10 is equal to 2 plus 45. Therefore, A10 is equal to 47. That means the 10th term of the given AP will be 47. Now children, same question can be solved directly also. Now as you know that in this general form, An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, we have seen that whatever the value of n you take here, one value less comes here. That means if we take A10, then here you will get A plus 90. That means directly also we can put the value A equal to 2 plus 9 into 5, that is 2 plus 45, which is equal to 47. So this way also it can be done if you don't want to do with this formula and all. Both the way it is right. But you should know that how to use this formula directly. If you are okay with this, you can do it this way. If you are not okay with this, then you should do with the formula. Okay, so this was the first pattern. Let's take example number 4. In example 4, we are given that which term of the AP 21, 18, 15 and so on is minus 81. Also, is there any term 0? Okay, so let's see this example also. It is a different pattern of question. This time the AP which we are given 21, 18, 15 and so on, and we are being asked that which term of the AP is minus 81. So in this AP, which term is minus 81? that this minus 81 is going to come at which number. So from this AP we have first term A is equal to 21, common difference D is equal to second term minus first term, 18 minus 21, so we have D is equal to minus 3. Now you can see here, since the AP is going in decreasing order, that means common difference D will be always negative. Also we are given that which term is minus 81. So since minus 81 is coming at the last, that means it will represent AN. But this minus 81 AN is which term? कौन से नंबर की टर्म है? So we have to find N. That minus 81 will come at which number? Okay. So here we will use, since AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay. So AN, which is minus 81, A which is 21, plus N minus 1. This time N we have to find out. So we will keep it as it is, and the value of D, which is minus 3. So in questions like this, when you have to find the value of N, transpose the numbers one by one. So first you transpose this 21. So minus 81 minus 21 is equal to N minus 1 into minus 3. Don't multiply this number with N minus 1. We can simply transpose it. So multiplying this number in the bracket will not be required. So minus 103 2 is equal to N minus 1 into minus 3. That implies minus 102 upon minus 3 is equal to N minus 1. So you see, this multiplying is not required. We can simply divide it, minus will cancel, and we get 34. So 34 is equal to N minus 1. That implies 34 plus 1 is equal to N. That implies N is equal to 35. So minus 81 is the 35th term in the AP. Now children, you have to make one thing very clear in your mind, that whenever you are finding the value of N, N represents a complete number, a whole number. It cannot be in decimal, it cannot be in fraction, okay? It cannot be a rational number. It has to be an integer value, okay? That too positive, okay? Like how many teeth we have inside our mouth? So we have 32 teeth, not minus 32 teeth. All the countable numbers are, which we find for N, will be always positive. Okay? Now in second part, for the same AP, we have to answer about, is there any term 0? So let the nth term AN is equal to 0. That means for the AP, same AP, which was 21, 18, 15 and so on, since it is going in negative direction, numbers are decreasing, so there is a possibility that at some stage you will get 0. But 0 will come at which number? Once again we have to find the value of N. So let this 0 is coming at nth place, so AN equal to 0. So once again, since AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So an which we have is 0. A is 21 plus n minus 1 into value of b is minus 3. That implies 0 minus 21 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. So it is minus 21 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. So minus 21 upon minus 3 is equal to n minus 1. That implies it is 7 is equal to n minus 1. So n will be equal to 7 plus 1, that is 8. That means in the same AP, 8th term will be 0. Okay.